What was that? Sorry guys, my light blipped out and back on. I'm just gonna make sure I think I'm still taking video. Yes, I am. Not sure what that was. New phone, new everything, so it'll be a learning curve. On top of my learning curve of taking videos. Fun stuff. Okay, I think we're gonna finish this quarter of the page soon. Victory, small victories. Alright, I don't want to bore you guys to tears with me just coloring purple in this whole page, so what we'll do after I finish this quarter, we'll go in and add our shadows with the blue and our plum and magenta highlights, and then we'll see where we are for time, and then I'll continue on, depending on how we're doing for time, but that way you can kind of see what's going on instead of just waiting for me to paint this whole page purple. We could be here for a couple hours doing that at this rate. Okay, let's just see if we missed anything. Saw something over here, right there. No, not really. I'm just gonna get over here as well. Did you eat your breakfast, Derek?
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Okay, so let's go play. We'll start by doing that dark blue, putting some shadows in. Oh, you know what? We wanted to touch this up, didn't we? I wanted to make this a little bit darker. Just go in and make that a little darker. cleaning out that cabinet after I'm done my video. Because we're changing and I'm using that cabinet. You guys are using the drawers. Me and the kids have so much arts and crafts stuff. Continually have to rearrange it so it all fits. And now that I'm doing all this coloring stuff, I've got more stuff I gotta fit. And the kids have old stuff that needs to be cleaned out. So that's what we're doing today. After I get this video done. You can color as soon as I'm done this video, okay? Alright, so now we're going to go in with the blue. What's your brother doing upstairs? I don't know either, but it's certainly rumbly up there. Well, this is very blue.
Oh, what's this?
That's the coloring the velvet posters.
Oh.
So, if we put down this blue, we're going to have to go back on top of it with purple because it's very blue. We'll just lay it in corners here, and then we'll go on top of it with purple after, and blue will end it out.
Mom.
I'm just going to blotch it in.
You remember this?
I do. We can color those together later if you want. Okay?
Okay. That's yours. The last time. You just need to finish the white. First the white. It's quite easy because there's just the outline of the butterflies. So for it.
Okay. Then where else? Let's put some blue over here.
I got what's on.
Now, before those get dry, I don't want them to dry. We'll go back in with our purple. Try and blend it in here. There we go.
How big this one is. Because I forgot. This is the back. Here's the front. Mom, my favorite is that one right there.
Good.
I already did that one. I looked at it.
There we go. That looks nice. Just needs a little bit here. And here, I don't think we'll complete the whole thing.
Mom,
Yes.
when I first opened the book, the first one I flipped to is that one. That's the first one right there.
Okay.
Mom, me and you and Mikey, we should do this one too.
I'm going to do some shade here. So in these triangular pieces, I'm just going to kind of put it in the corners. In these sharper corners. We'll go back with our purple. Blend it in a little bit.
These are ones we haven't done it at all.
There we go. That looks
Where's
nice.
Nana? This is really a few pages.
So what I'm doing is I'm going into the, not the very corner of the blue because I don't want to make the whole thing blue. I'm just pulling a little bit of edge on the blue into the purple with more purple. Because if I go all the way back here and pull, I'm going to have too much blue in the center, and we don't want that. We want blue on the outside edges just to make it look shadowy more than anything. And here, again, just do some of these corners.
Here comes the golden.
We got our purple. Just pulling from the outside into the middle.
Mom, actually, let's do this today.
Tucker, I love you, but I'm trying to take a video right now. So we need to have this conversation when I'm done, okay? So, I don't expect to get every little piece shaded this way because some of these spaces are just so tiny. And I don't think I want to play around with doing that in all this. So I think what we'll do is I'll try and incorporate that shaded blue with pencil afterwards there. But here in the middle we'll do that. That looks so nice. Okay, we have a couple more here that we can do now. Just dabbing it in these corners. Too much because I don't want it to turn blue. All right, my pencil's looking sad, guys, so I'm going to rub off any excess water onto my paper towel, and I'm going to very gently attempt to sharpen it because my lead is very soft right now, so I need to be very gentle. I'm just putting my pencil in and I'm twisting the sharpener around it. There we go. That's enough to work with for now. I'm not going to go crazy with it because again it's soft and I don't want to ruin the tip. Just wanted to get some of that available to me to use. And I have a little bit of excess water there on my brush. There we go. And now I don't have enough water. It's a delicate balance. And my blue's dried a little bit too, so I have to work a little bit harder now to blend it in. So what we'll do, I'll go back in there and just freshen it a little bit. Okay. There we go. See, that looks much better, much more blended. Couple more areas over here. You're shaking the table, Tucker. Can you get off of the table, please? Thank you. I just don't want if you're shaking the camera when people are trying to watch the video later. And so that's very blue, guys. We can go in and fix that later. In fact, paper towel. Ta-da! And that took most of that blue off, and now all we have to do is go in with the purple. Oh, that's a lot of water. Go in with the purple and darken it back up. See? And that's what I love about watercolor pencils. They are very forgiving. What, Tucker? They don't stay there. They fall down. Okay, just a little bit more purple right there, I think. Yeah. All right. So a little bit of a spot right there. Oh, we have one more spot right there. So that's the gem. Now we have one more little spot here to do in the center. I'm just focusing on the center circle. I think everything else we're gonna just make purple, and we'll go in and do these types of shading with pencil because it's just such a small area. I don't want to stress myself out trying to shade in all these little tiny areas. It's going to take a long time to just put the purple down in there as it is. Now I do have purple on my brush, but I'm using purple, but I think I still had some blue on my brush, and that's why I was laying down so much blue there. There we go, just go back in, clean my brush, put some more purple on there, we're good to go. So yeah, so this white spot over here is actually that gem. So we're gonna leave it because I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do there. But if we look around in our circle here, I think it's just about everything. And then of course I've got to go in and put my purple around here. But let's add, we'll go back in. These are pretty dry now, and just add some of the, we'll start by adding the plum. I don't know if I want to go to the light magenta, but I'm literally just adding some splashes of kind of a different color here and there. That's all it is. Yeah, I don't know. So let's see what the magenta looks like. We'll go to a different one. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, see, that's much lighter. I like that. It kind of lays down much lighter. So we're just going to make it random. Not going to go everywhere. I'm going to randomly add some of this pink color in to a couple of places. Okay, and add this magenta. This is again the plum now. We're going back in with the, and these are just unofficial names I'm giving them because these watercolor pencils don't actually have labeled names on them. So I'm just kind of labeling them myself. So I think what we'll have to do here is actually go back in with the purple just to kind of blend it in, so it doesn't just look like obvious spots of different color on top of the purple. So not a lot of purple, but just enough to blend it in a little bit. The original purple that we started with, our base color. Just going back in now, blending this in. Darken this piece up. This is so light. Let's go in with the, let's add this plum in here pretty dark. Just because these spots are so light. Just make them a little different there. There we go. Oh, okay, this, see this? You can clearly see where I put the different color. So this is why we want to go in with the purple and just blend it in so it's not so obvious. Yeah, there we go. That looks awesome, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm just going to keep playing, and let's see, how long is my video so far? We're at about an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going. And pretty much I'm going to be adding the purple around. I might add some spots of the other color in between, but I'm not doing any definite shading. So at this point, if you want to stop the video, you can. If you're starting to get bored of just watching me plug in purple. But I'm just going to keep going until I get interrupted to stop. Too much pigment there, so I'm going to pull some of this color away. And I went right on top of my gem here. Okay. Just going to add a little bit more up here. Add a little bit more water to my brush so I can blend this pigment out. There it is. Oh, I missed this little spot over here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Oh, look, I missed this whole little circle area here. Okay. Checking to see if from about the center down, if I'm missing any purple I'm not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in, I just wanna add some spots. I'm not gonna do the shading. I'm gonna add some spots of the plum and the magenta. Nothing crazy, just some different colors in different areas. And this is completely random. Just completely random, so I can have some different colors down. So that way it's not like a solid purple. And then I'll flip the book around to do the other side the same way. Okay, side here, rosemary blue. Here. I'll grab the lighter color, add some of this into a few places. So again, guys, this is completely random. I'm not planning this out at all. I am just randomly, just don't want it to be all purple. I'm trying to bring that pink tone in a little bit. There you go. So now I'm going to go back in with my purple and just in any areas that it's like obviously super pink, just try to blend it in a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy though because these areas are tiny. I mean, this all looks pretty well blended. I'm not too concerned. No, we're just going to leave it. It looks good. We're going to go over this in pencil too, so. All right, cool. So there it is. I wonder if we should put blue in there or not. You know, I'm going to add a lot of shading with pencil in blue, so we're just going to leave it. I'm going to add a little bit shading blue here in the center too, just to make it more defined. Just going to check my camera, make sure we're in frame. Now I move the book around. Okay. Go up this way a little bit because we're working down here. And I have to sharpen the, see that guys? It's so short and soft. We still gonna do this area, so I'm just gonna very gently sharpen it again. Not a lot, just enough for what we need to work with. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Just want it to be enough for what we're doing. And after we get this purple down, this purple background with the little pink spots of color, I think at that point I'm going to be done with the watercolor. Oh, you know what I just realized we still have? We still have our flower centers here that I haven't picked a color for. I was thinking about purple. Maybe what we should do is we'll use the pink tones for that. Because the goal is, after this video, is to be done with the watercolors. And anything else we want to add in, we're going to just add in with gel pen and pencil. Not necessarily in that order. And I don't know if I'm going to do one and then the other, or just work on both at the same time. We'll see. We have color in there. Just looking to see where we need to go. Okay, just this little spot here. I'm just looking at anything else over here. Got my flower centers there, so no. Alright, you know what guys, for ease of working in this corner, I'm actually moving the book this way because my hand was gonna have nowhere to go over there. So I apologize for all the spinning around that we're doing. But sometimes you need room for your hand. Oh, see, and I got purple on my page there. It is unfortunate, but we'll clean it up or cover it up when we go to do that page. And honestly, I have been playing around with the idea of, and I don't know if it's going to be possible for all the pages in here, in this book, but I'm playing around with with the idea of making the background the same for both pages and kind of like, or have it transition smoothly from one side to the other. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we shall see. And I've also kind of decided I'm going to go through, even though I already started some pages in the middle of this book. I'm going to go through this book from beginning to end, starting with this page. Now the other pages that I started, I might go and work on them from time to time, but as far as when it comes to starting anything new in this book, we're going to go from beginning to end. And this book is going to be my playbook. I'm just going to have fun with this book. I'm not going to stress. I'm going to try new stuff in it. I'm not going to worry about how it comes out. I'm just going to have fun with it. And you know what? It's a storybook. Gotta have fun with a storybook. Okay. Getting close here, guys. I'm trying to go kind of quick. I don't want this video to be super long because you know what's going to happen? It's going to take that much longer to upload to YouTube. So I'm trying not to have it be super long, but I do still just want to get the watercolor part done. So I'm trying to rush without actually going crazy and painting over a bunch of stuff, because the more I paint over now, the more I have to fix later. But we are almost done the purple part, so that's good. Got some detail pieces here.